Happy holidays! Today we're going to be doing two recipes. Why? Because not everyone eats meat. The first recipe is going to be a charcuterie that's a chicken liver mousse. This is one of my favorite recipes to do, and a lot of people can't have French charcuterie that have gluten intolerances or egg allergies. Why? Because flour is normally a binding agent. Hey, I'm going to show you something. I was down in the Périgord, which is the headquarters of foie gras, the other week, and I was very excited because I found a boucherie, like a meat shop that I loved there. So I bought some meat and then I saw, oh cool, they have their pate. Then I go through the ingredients and then you have chicken liver, pork, fine, salt, pepper, spices, flour, milk. No, why? This chicken liver mousse is going to have none of that. It's going to have chicken liver, it's not going to have any dairy, and it's going to have a really nice sweet caramelized flavor that's occurring naturally from browning the things in the bottom of the pan. Let's get to holiday cooking. You're going to get about one small box of chicken livers, one shallot, 2 cloves of garlic. If you don't have a coconut allergy, I outgrew mine, yes, you can use some coconut oil. If you do have a coconut allergy, then you can just go with your favorite oil, or if you like using margarine that's non-hydrogenated, go for your favorite margarine. Grab some apple cider vinegar, high heat oil, as well as sea salt. My goal here is to sear the chicken livers and not to just slowly steam them. So that means that I'm going to cook them a little bit at a time. You want them to make this noise. If they don't make this noise, that means that they're not going to sear. They're going to cook too slowly, and you're going to have a mousse that's kind of tough. Now is when you salt. If you salt them before, it'll already start to oxidize the chicken livers. You're going to wait until they get a little bit colored. Oh, look, he's colored. Perfect. Turn him over. Once you have a very nice caramelization on your chicken livers, you're going to want to put them into the bowl that you've set aside. Keep this pan, because all that's sugar, that's awesome. The second you set it down, make sure you put in the rest of your chicken livers, because if you don't, what'll happen is that'll start to burn. But since the chicken livers are cold and the pan is hot, it won't burn quite yet because it's now cooled down your pan temperature again. I still have some oil, but I don't have enough because this now is going to start burning. So I'm going to add a little bit more oil so that way nothing is burning. You see this? This is perfect caramel right now, but it could be burnt very easily. So I'm going to scrape up a little bit of it before I deglaze. So I'm going to remove it from heat so it doesn't burn, and it smells really nice. Right now, I'm going to take my coconut oil and I'm going to add it to the pan. So this is about 2 tablespoons. This I'm going to emulsify in, you'll see later when I put it in the blender. So right now, with that coconut oil in there, it's cooled down the pan again, so we don't risk burning anything. And now I'm going to add my aromatics. Now, I don't want to burn the garlic, I just want to get it aromatic and caramelized because it keeps things from being bitter when you cook out things like garlic, onion, shallots, etc. So this is looking limit because it's starting to get very dark brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my chicken livers back in. I'm going to take my apple cider vinegar. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. And we're going to burn off the acidity of the apple cider. Take a clean bowl and remove your chicken livers so they're not overcooked. And you're going to reduce down all the lovely sugars until it's about this much liquid. What I've done here is I have now taken off pretty much all of the sugars from the bottom of the pan. So it's going to give a nice caramel flavor. And then what I have here is some nice liquid that'll bind together the fat of the chicken livers. Everything's cooked, so it's sanitary. You're a pro now because you can make some charcuterie at home. Let the chicken livers cool down so that they're not so hot before you put them in the blender, or else they might explode all over. Emulsify everything together in a blender until it's creamy. Season with salt and pepper to taste, and you've got your chicken liver mousse.